Okay, it's the end of round five. Okay, it's Anzac's move. After Anzac, we have the French, but the French are in essence essentially out of the game already. The Italians had a very good last turn. The Italians are looking strong in the Middle East.
Five,
They
right?
built an industrial complex,
And
and their
Jesus
navy
bombers is
is
six.
at full
and then they move
strength.
seven if they're going from
Seven.
if
There
they're
was
going from an
a
air base.
U.S. bomber that landed in Morocco
It's five.
that the Italians were able to take out. That was a mistake that Elvin made. He left the bomber there for the taking, and I also made another mistake in Sea Zone 27 where I left a naval transport for the taking that was taken out by this bomber that was based in Syria. Okay, so I believe this is we're gonna call it a day. What is it? Daniel has a family engagement to take care of. So, guys, I know the game is not over, but what are your personal assessments? If you want, I'll start first.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the way I see it, I think the Allies have the momentum. It's far from over this game. We could either call it a draw or continue the game at another time. But as I see things right now, I think that it's just a matter of time before the Allies gain economic full momentum going. And once that happens, it's a day. We'll call it a day for Germany. Germany right now is just barely holding off the Russians at Berlin. And once the Allies start landing at full force, which they already have in Normandy and Holland and Belgium, it'll be too much for Germany to deal with. And unfortunately, I think that Japan is strong, but it's just not there at this time. It's going to be a few rounds before Japan actually can seriously threaten a Russia over here. Commentaries, Elvin? How do you see it?
Yeah, I agree. Allies have momentum right now, but you never know.
You never know. Agreed.
That's why we have to, sometimes we've been playing 7 rounds and 8 rounds, and there's no clear, we need to implement YG's victory tokens.
Victory tokens. Well, but I believe we could get a general consensus overall. We are all more or less experienced players, and we can get a general feel for the game. What's your take, Daniel?
I think the only way that the Axis can honestly win is if a lot of things go wrong for the Allies and a lot of things go right for the Axis at this point. I mean, it could happen.
What could happen?
That the Axis win. It's just that landing in that attempted landing rather.
Yeah.
In London really sent me back.
I agree. But before that failed Sea Lion, you were on the offense.
If I would have shifted from Sea Lion when I saw all those troops on there, and I would have pressured Russia, since Russia was at the front, I could have easily wiped out most of it.
Where do you think you went wrong with that landing with Sea Lion? I mean, you looked like you had a formidable force.
It was I could have won, but it was just bad luck.
You did have the roll was a little weak on your end.
Yeah.
And
so
the roll,
it held me back.
Yeah.
I couldn't retreat because it was an amphibious landing. I did pull back my planes, but Luftwaffe came back a little bit. But other than that, it was a massive loss. I was thinking about doing a second attempt, but the problem was that I didn't have enough infantry to defend myself against Russia, and Russia would have mowed me down. They would have taken my capital, so I had to go with the other option.
You had to beef up,
right?
Berlin, right?
I did fake it a little bit, and I got him to use another turn of resources on London instead of using them elsewhere, which helped Italy a lot. It slowed down the UK.
But that was a precautionary
right
thing that I took on my end, which I had to do.
Right. So it did give me the opportunity to go move in. Nevertheless, I was going to put my stuff on Germany because I wouldn't have had enough to take London and survive. So it was just a matter of I had to do what I had to do. And
How about in the Mediterranean, in the Middle East? How do you feel about that?
so in the Middle East right now, Germany has a lot. It just depends how things go. You know,
Germany
with-
or Italy?
I'm sorry, with Italy, rather.
Right, okay.
It just depends how things go with Russia and UK Pacific. That's really what it comes down to. If my roles go well, you know, I could bluster into either Russia or I could start threatening Calcutta, putting some pressure there, and then, you know, it just depends how the situation goes.
Yeah.
That's really what's.
And how do you see your situation over there in the Pacific, Alvin?
It's coming along. You know, it's coming along.
In the Pacific, I feel like at the end of the day, that's where I have the best situation right
Yes,
now.
I agree with you 100%.
And I mean, I think that I could take down the UK in a few turns, maybe even one turn if I do things right, I may be able to.
I
But
see more likely two
turns,
two rounds,
two turns.
two rounds or two
Yeah.
full Japanese turns before you
I could actually do it. So it just depends on
Yeah.
how quickly the Allies react and
Yeah.
how well my roles go there. There's